Welcome to this breaking explainer. We're coming to you live with an urgent, real-time analysis of some newly intercepted connection telemetry data. We've got an active, unfolding sequence happening right now in the digital space, and we're going to break down exactly what this live handshake looks like. If you want a direct, clear understanding of the protocols currently locking into place, well, you're absolutely in the right spot. We've got the information mapped out, so let's get right into the feed.
Okay, let's dive right into this. The very first stream of data hits us with this exact, unyielding phrase. Just a moment. Now, in the context of our live telemetry, this isn't just some polite digital pleasantry, It's actually a mandatory, hard-coded pause. Treat this as the dramatic, sudden start of our digital sequence. Basically, before any data can be exchanged, before any real connection is even established, the incoming request forces an absolute halt. The system is essentially holding its breath, actively running these passive background checks against the incoming connection before allowing it to proceed. It's evaluating traffic patterns and threat metrics in real time.
Section 1, Breaking Update, the Verification Gate. All right, we have a definitive shift in the data here. We've moved out of that initial holding pattern, and we've officially received the clearance signal, verification successful. This is a huge milestone. The initial gatekeeper has officially been cleared. Whatever automated security checks we're executing during that mandatory pause, well, they've been satisfied, and the system now recognizes the connection as totally valid. The digital barrier has essentially been lifted.
But this live sequence is far from over. Look at this massive update now flashing across the board, waiting for OpenAI.com to respond. So the crucial point here is that while we've cleared that initial security verification, we are now locked into a tense secondary holding pattern. The exact destination is fully targeted and confirmed, OpenAI.com, but the connection is currently just suspended in transit. We are at the absolute mercy of the destination server's response time right now. It's a classic digital standoff, with a cleared, authenticated connection actively reaching out and just waiting for that final handshake to be returned.
Section 2, Essential System Mandates. So let's map out the precise sequential flow of the connection protocol we've tracked so far. Step 1, verification successful. Okay, the initial security gate is entirely behind us. Step 2, waiting for OpenAI.com to respond. Like we said, we're in that active holding pattern targeting the server. But look closely at Step 3, action required to continue. This fundamentally changes the dynamic of our live brief here. This breaks the passive waiting phase entirely. The system is actively signaling to us that simply waiting is no longer enough. To successfully finalize this connection protocol, intervention is actively required.
And here's what's required. We have two very specific, non-negotiable mandates. Requirement 1, enable JavaScript. Requirement 2, enable cookies. The information we're analyzing is absolutely strict about this. These aren't just optional optimizations. They are strict security proofs. The system flat out demands active JavaScript to run client-side security challenges, and it needs cookies to establish a verified session. Without these active client-side elements, the connection is going to remain permanently stalled right at the gate. These two elements are literally the vital keys demanded by the system to unlock the rest of the digital pathway. Which brings us to the ultimate question as we wrap up this live connection brief. Think about it. With a verification successfully completed, the specific target locked in, and all those mandatory client-side systems like JavaScript and cookies fully enabled, what actually happens when the wait is over? When OpenAI.com finally responds and completes that handshake, what kind of data is going to flood through that open gate? It's a fascinating cliffhanger to our digital sequence today. Keep these strict system requirements in mind, stay curious about the data flowing behind the scenes, and thank you so much for joining me for this live explainer.